What's going on, guys? It's Alex from Tech. How you doing? We are gonna play some Assassin's Creed Odyssey through the Chrome browser. So no, I do not have the game from Steam. I don't have a disc. I don't have physical copies of this. This is all gonna be streamed through Chrome, the Chrome browser, through Project Stream. So I got into the beta testing. I can't really explain the science to this, but as you can see, you literally just go into your Chrome browser and press play, and it gets into it, checks your internet connection, make sure you have a good enough internet connection, and it launches you into this game. That is pretty neat. It default just stretches the screen into a widescreen, full widescreen. I am playing this on a ultra wide monitor, and there are some things in here that look a little weird. For example, the bottom quarter of the screen is cropped off, as you can see there. It's a little strange. So some of the menus and things I cannot see. And another weird thing is I can't get a cursor. I can't see a physical cursor, my mouse cursor, on the menu on the screens. So it makes navigating menus really difficult. As you can see here, I'm just kind of going in blind and I have to fill it out. And it takes a long time to navigate through these menus. But loading times and things like that, they seem to work about right from what I could expect. It's kind of like a PS4 load time. And that's interesting because the computer I'm using a Pentium, Intel Pentium processor. So I don't even think this is processor based. This really is just you're streaming the game on Chrome. It's pretty unique. Okay, so I played a little bit already. I played through the tutorial, the early tutorial part. So I am playing with a mouse and keyboard. No need to alter anything. It automatically connects to it. You can also play with a controller, and we'll talk about that in a second. But as you can see, the game is running. It's actually running pretty well. Last Assassin's Creed I played was the Pirates one, and that was really cool. I played that I think on the PS3 though, so it has been PS3. It has been a while. Right here, right? They want me to equip my new equipment or weapons and stuff, but once again, because I cannot see my cursor, it is really difficult to see. And as you can see, the health, the hunter damage, the warrior damage, all the stuff on the bottom, the menus, the text, they're a little cut off. And I don't know if it's because of my ultra wide monitor or if it's because of Project Stream. So I'm trying to alter the settings on my monitor to see if I can compensate for that. But it doesn't seem like it. I'm trying all the settings here and none of them seem to compensate. I'm not even zoomed in. I'm not cropping it. This is just displaying it as a full view. So going through all of the aspect ratios on my monitor, I still cannot get that to display the whole screen. So I'm gonna assume right now that it is a Project Stream issue and not something that is on my side. If you guys have been playing this with your Project Stream on different computers, let me know too in the comments if you are having this issue or if this is just strictly me being stupid and not just blanking out on something. But regardless of that, let us also take a look at the menus here. So I'm going to show you the options. The options, there's only options for brightness. So you can't map keys, you can't change the FPS, you can't change the graphics. You can't do any of that like you would do on a Steam game or anything. So only thing you can do right here is the brightness and brightness level. So no customization for the options here. Okay, Bluetooth controller. Let's talk about the Bluetooth controller. So in the email, it did say you can use your Bluetooth controller or a wired controller. This is the SteelSeries Stratos XL, and I have used this before playing Grand Theft Auto 4. However, I have not been able to connect this with this game, with Project Stream and Assassin's Creed Odyssey. But I do also want to note that I've had problems using this controller on Windows PCs in the past too. Like every single time I have to forget it and reconfigure it. And this time around, I just could not get it connected to this game. So once again, I don't know if that was on my side or if it's on Project Stream. If you've used a controller, please let me know. But yeah, PC wise, I mean, using mouse and keyboard, that totally works. Everything works. WASD, all the buttons and space button, everything works perfectly fine. Only thing is, once again, I can't see the cursor, so I'm supposed to equip that sword or knife, and I can't find my cursor. It gets infuriating, and it does kind of break the experience, and it really is like a feel, and you kind of have to shake to see where you are and see when it highlights, and then boom, click on it. So like right here, finally am able to feel out the menu, and I finally equip the armor on there. But yeah, it does get a little frustrating. And this cursor thing, there's no options for it. I don't know how to enable it. I've tried a good like 30 minutes prior to recording this video to do it, and I couldn't do it. So once again, if you guys have been playing this and you have done this, let me know. Let me know how you did it, or if you even had this issue. I really don't know, because this is a brand new thing. Well, one thing I can tell you that is this is really cool. I have to say, Project Stream on the Chrome browser. We're playing a AAA title, and this isn't like it's a port. It's not, it's not like a handheld port or anything. This is a full-blown Assassin's Creed Odyssey without a disc, without a physical download. You just open up Chrome and press play. I am beyond impressed. Yes, the graphics settings are not the highest, of course. If you have a custom-built PC and you bought this on Steam, yeah, you definitely can play at a much higher quality. But it is definitely playable. There were only a few instances that I noticed frame drops. Most of the time. Oh, also, if you guys know how to get your FPS count while playing this, let me know, because once again, I do not know how to access this through the Chrome browser. I normally I don't do it. I've never played games on. Well, I never checked my FPS on Chrome before. That is a very unique thing. But yeah, playing the game wise, it is definitely playable. I mean, look at this. This is definitely playable. I would assume this is like at least 30 frames per second. There were only a few moments, and I'll show you guys later, the initial launch of the game, the tutorial. That was the only time where I noticed slight frame drops. That's where Leonidas, spoiler alert by the way, this is a lot like 300, if you've seen that movie, Spartans, etc. So in the tutorial, you fight as Leonidas against the Persians, and there's a lot of Persians running at you, a lot of Spartans. It's a big war scene, and that was the only time I really noticed a little bit of a frame dropping. So, yeah, basically this is an Assassin's Creed game, right? So it runs like an Assassin's Creed game. It feels like an Assassin's Creed game, and if I didn't know any better, I would have said that, hey, you know what? This is probably from Steam. I'd probably download the game from Steam. If I did not know it was from playing on Chrome, and I just walked in and saw me or someone playing this right now like I did here, I would have thought this was from Steam, or that I have a physical copy of the game. And look, it runs pretty nicely. The game itself is a different story. Assassin's Creed has evolved or devolved depending on what you like. I think Assassin's Creed 2 is still the best one, and also the Pirates one. Black Flag was great, but it's really stiff. The game, the character movements, I think like stuff like that is really stiff. But that's not the point. Well, I've been playing Spider-Man a lot on the PS4, and oh my gosh, that is a terrific game. Just controlling Spider-Man, so fluid, so it just feels so natural. Assassin's Creed here, it feels a little clunky. But that's beside the point. That is gameplay. We're not talking about gameplay. Well, we are talking about gameplay, but we're not talking about how good a game is. We're talking about how well it runs, because this is for potential here. This is for the future here. This is for the future of gaming. Just imagine this actually works, right? And we pay a subscription fee, right? It's like a Netflix fee, or like GameFly. Imagine this as an online GameFly, right? Where you have a subscription fee and you can play certain games without having to purchase the game, without having to download the game, waiting long download times. Whenever a game launches, you just go on Chrome and press play. Just imagine the possibilities there. You're on a flight in the airport waiting for your flight. You can get in a quick session of Assassin's Creed or Spider-Man. Hopefully Spider-Man is on this one day, right? Actually, I doubt it. Spider-Man's a PS4 exclusive, but you get the point. Like AAA titles, okay? Imagine you can play that anywhere with internet connection. You just play on Chrome. That is even better than Nvidia's streaming platform. It's just, this is pretty damn mind blowing, especially. Okay, I'm chasing after this woman. Right now I'm not really playing for real. I'm just kind of testing it out, feeling it out, just trying to kill someone. Because I think it's going to take a while to get the game set up before you're actually like a full assassin where you can run freely. I definitely will be trying this out until the expiration in January. So maybe I'll follow this up if you guys want, with this game, with all the skills and everything fully invested into my character, and I can kind of fully run and be free, like a free assassin. But right now I'm really just testing out the controls, and it feels like how I would play this game on the PC. It really does. Let's see, what else should we talk about here? Okay, yeah, the future, right? The future. So if this is indeed the future of gaming, right? Man, I could see this taking off. Like, this could be a really big thing. It's not necessarily for the hardcore gamers. I know hardcore gamers, frame rate count is really important, and they really care about utilizing the best graphics that they possibly can, especially if you have a really big gaming rig, really expensive gaming rig. But you know what? Man, for the casual gamer like me, yeah, I built my own PC, but I don't really game as much as I used to when I was a kid. But just imagine being able to play any game you want, catch up at any game, anytime you want, anywhere you want, without having to bring your library. I thought the Switch was incredibly portable, and I was so excited that so many great games were being ported onto the Switch. But this just takes it to a whole new level. It really does. So right now, this is the first time Project Stream is showing off, kind of out of the blue too. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to show the tutorial off a little bit and show you the graphics and also some of the cutscenes. Yeah, I think you can tell I am pretty excited about this, and this is coming from someone who is not even really a casual gamer. I don't really game unless there's something that's really exciting, like Spider-Man. Yeah, okay, so it begins. I think it's new game. We got to start a new game. We got to watch the tutorial. Okay, yeah, so loading this up, as you can see here, it's the cutscenes. Also, no volume. The volume works fine. Everything is perfectly fine. Sounds good. I'm muting it, of course, because this is going to be up on YouTube, and I'm also talking over it. But yeah, there's Leonidas. That's the first cutscene of the game. Pretty nice. Pretty darn nice. After this, we're gonna cut to another scene, and then we're gonna jump into the tutorial where we are fighting a horde of Persians, and that is where I believe in this recorded playthrough there will be some frame drops or quick frame drop. You do have to have a certain internet capability. It has to be fast enough to meet the requirements, at least to play something like this. But it is surprising because my internet speed here is pretty good. It's not the highest. I'm definitely not paying the highest here. I'm actually playing at the office here, and my PC is definitely not a good PC. It's not built to play heavy games. It could handle Grand Theft Auto 4, getting about like 30 to 40 frames per second on medium settings. So that's the capability of my PC, but it's not. I don't think it has anything to do with the PC. That's the amazing part about it. You're literally streaming the game over the internet, and your requirements on your PC don't really need to be anything special. So that opens up a lot of possibilities. It would have been really cool if, when the Persians are running straight at you, that they give you control right away and you can fight. But no, we actually cut to a black screen before we go into controlling the character. So I think that was a missed opportunity. Once again, I'm just being judgy on Assassin's Creed. I do love Assassin's Creed, guys. I played the original. I played a lot of them, not the recent ones, not too many of the recent ones, but it was a great series. I just feel like it's a little clunky now, especially with better character movements out there. Okay, so anyway, we are taking control of the character right now. So that's Leonidas. I'm gonna fight off some Persians. Okay, here we go. So, as you can see, there's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of shadows, a lot of lighting, a lot of there's fire, arrows flying down, a lot of Persians, a lot of Spartans, just things going around everywhere. So this is where, you know, if there was going to be frame drops, this would be where it was. I mean, where it would happen. And so far, so good. That was mostly because of the damage counter. So if your damage goes down, your life goes down there. But yeah, I mean, it runs pretty well. First impressions were very, very good. And once again, this scene right here has a lot of stuff going on, and it's handling it very well. Honestly, if I'm playing it on my PC through Steam, I don't know if... Yeah, I probably could handle this. Like, something like my, the PC on my house, which is a few years old now, an all-in-one computer with an i5 and I forgot what chip I have in there with my GPU, but it's not that great. I could barely play Grand Theft Auto 5, Grand Theft Auto 5 with low settings on, so I don't think this game will handle it, will be able to play on that. Unless it's through Google's Project Stream. That is the unique thing here. As you can see, yeah, the game is flowing pretty well. It runs uniquely well. And the graphics for this game, it's nothing special, but it's pretty good. Another confusing thing too is you see on the bottom left, right, you have the menus, skill menus. That's not cropped off. So if you saw the menus, they are cropped off, but the settings on the bottom, the quick striking and all that, they're not. The skills are not cropped off. So I don't really understand why the menus are cropped off. But anyway, so that was a playthrough of Project Stream in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Pretty cool. I have to say this is a very unique experience. I'm going to end the video here. Let me know if you guys have this. I want to see what your experiences are like here. And are you excited for something like this? Once again, I'm Alex with Hypnotech, and I'll see you guys next time.